I got two questions. One is, when you're getting rolled like you did on Saturday, on the sidelines, how do you channel your frustrations? And is that something that you try to be encouraging, or get to yelling, or how do you personally handle that in that situation? Then the second question is, how do you make sure that the culture that was so strong last year rebuilds quickly to make sure that this kind of thing doesn't happen next year?
Sure, and I think that, as far as the first question about this, I mean, you just got to, stay composed and stay positive. I mean, that's going to be consistent regardless. Yeah, you're frustrated. I was frustrated, and some players are frustrated, and I don't blame them. I share in that. So, but, when you're in that every position, to whom much is given, much is required. So everybody that's in those positions, which is all of us, everybody watches, you got to be able to handle those the right way. And sometimes I get a little animated, and sometimes I'm a little more under control in those situations. But you try to, stay, calm in that regard, but at the same time fiery and intense, but in a positive way. If I need to get after him, you get after him, but at the same time, I'm an emotional guy, so you're not gonna, I don't hide things that great, so, but that's no big secret. But at the same time, you don't want to be out of control. So, but I just think you just have to, and then you talk about, for the future and your culture. I mean, that's who you are, I mean, there's no question. And that to me hasn't, there's no doubt that, that's a strong part of this program. It's built that over time. It didn't just happen. Last year wasn't just, out of nowhere. It was a slow build, and you have to, we're going to, we'll lose quite a few guys, that have been here for several years, and you just got to continue that foundation doesn't change. Some faces are going to change. You bring in guys that continue to fit with what you want, and, but that's part of, going through and having, whether we were, no matter what happened this year, that's going to have to be rebuilt in regards to personnel. But at the same time, the outcomes, it creates a whole different feel. I have a whole different feel, in terms of just how you feel about things, and that's why we say that's got to be separated, because that emotion can't affect you in a negative way, and just like it can't affect you in a positive way. It's not those things. You don't make decisions off of those things. It's all about, these are concrete things that we believe in. This is who we are. You recruit to that, you develop to that, you stay to that, you don't waver from that. And that to me is going to be, is it tested? Sure it is. I mean, that's why, when you talk about, you can't have a testimony, which is a verbal, a way to articulate, man, this is how we were able to do this, and I can talk about it. Your testimonial, well, you have to have a test to create that opportunity for those testimonies that people can say about your program. So we're going through that right now. It's been very difficult and challenging. So, but from my experience, the places that have great foundations, they get stronger because of these types of opportunities to grow and to learn. And I expect this program to continue to grow and learn and be stronger in the future because of it. And that's what I expect. And myself as a leader is the one that has to, be the person out front and being the catalyst for that type of future growth and improvement.